Hey, what's poppin', guys? Sizzle here. Welcome back to another episode of How's the HUD? And in this episode, we're going to be taking a look at Morbius HUD. Although it says Morbian HUD on the screenshot of it, which is kind of confusing. But yeah, Morbius HUD by Knight with a 1 in his name instead of an I. And yeah, so we have sex image BU. No clue what these are. I'm not going to click them because that seems really scary. But otherwise, relatively okay shotgun menu with the word Morbius injected literally everywhere it could be. So it's a browse servers, browse Morbius, create server, create Morbius. I'm surprised this isn't like advanced Morbius instead of advanced options. But yeah, Morbian items. Yeah, this is probably built off of some other HUD because it has. I feel like I've seen these icons and like the controls in the corner before. Not sure exactly what this built off of, but obviously shares all the nice features of whatever HUD that might be. Yeah, this just seems like some other HUD with Morbius injected into it, where things are renamed. This isn't named to like Morbius selection though, so they like pretty haphazardly just changed things. Some things have Morbius in it. Min Morbs is what scoreboard is. Demo playbacks, the Morbius UI, the Morb console. There's a quit button called Immorbifated. The load screen is some type of Morbius promo art thing or whatever. Yeah, it's off the funny thing where Morbius. Everyone pretended like they saw Morbius and that it was like a really good movie or whatever, and then no one actually watched it. It got like 0 office sales, and we convinced them to like make a sequel. It was a pretty funny time on the internet. I did just see something by my health bar a second ago, but that disappeared. Everything here seems pretty standard. This is like a standard minimal HUD of some kind. Maybe the text font or something is Morbius related. Holding tab, there's nothing Morbius. Pressing escape, there's, obviously the word Morbius and everything. And then it's Morbin time to return to the game. Okay, so low health, we have Morbius something for low health. I'm assuming something also tied to high health, like overheal or something, if we got healed by a medic or something somehow. That's kind of neat. It's really just like a minimal HUD with random Morbius pictures that jump scare you when you're on low health and stuff. That's what this seems to be. Pretty lazy as far as things go. Shrek HUD was like actually genuinely solid and impressive. This, on the other hand, is just some other. Okay, so yeah, overheal. There's another Morbius picture that pops up. You could name this like Morbius jump scare mod or something, and you would have the same effect. Because it's just you get jump scared by the picture when you're on low health or overhealed, and otherwise it's just like the most standard minimalist HUD there is. There's nothing really to write home about anywhere. Outside of chat not being in the top left, seems like a weird choice. Like everything else is nice and out of the way, and out of sight, out of mind. But for some reason, the chat's in the bottom left instead of the top left, which I think is just a weird decision for Morbius HUD. I'll be honest. But yeah, it was clearly made as a joke HUD. Probably made in like the span of like 5 minutes, like an hour, or whatever. Just change a few images, change a few text files, and called it a day. And that's all there really is to say about it. There genuinely is like nothing. Like I feel like this is built off of some other HUD. I don't know which one it is. I don't know if it says it somewhere. I guess I could check. But this is built off of some other HUD of some kind. Apparently something called Brozil HUD. No idea what that is. I haven't heard of that one, I feel. But yeah. That's all there is to this. It's a funny joke and or gimmick, but like nothing beyond that. This isn't like Shrek HUD where it's oddly good and like very, very, very well themed. This is just like a few pictures of Morbius and a few text files changed. Like I feel like if I were to make some type of joke HUD, this type of like lazy approach is what I would do. Which is it's good enough for a joke, but it's not as impressive and like doesn't have the same shock value. Like Shrek HUD was genuinely a marvel. It was a feat of human ingenuity. Genuinely impressive. But Morbius HUD here, it's just some standard minimalist HUD with Morbius pictures, so not really much to say. There genuinely is like nothing to talk about, no real funny features, no sound effects, nothing like that. It's just a very standard minimalist HUD. So overall, I don't know. 1 out of 5, pretty low effort. I would just use whatever minimalist HUD this is based off instead. This is just definitively worse than whatever that might have been. And yeah, hope y'all enjoyed, I guess. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest. What the hell is that? Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.